Hello, my fellow teammates. It is Wednesday, so that means our weekly kind of call that I'm going to give you some tidbits on. This week, it is over the clean eating group, and I'm doing that this week because this week is my first week of running one of a free clean eating group. I've never done one before, nor had I even participated in one before. But I just have been able to kind of Google and ask people and those type of things, and also have listened to other videos of people who have done them and how they've done it and how it's really impacted their business and how they interact with others. And even just being, so I started on Sunday and it's Wednesday. So even just being it right now, I can tell hugely how much it has impacted my interactions, even with the people in the group, as well as outside, too, about different topics. Because personally, I'm working out is the easier part for me, whereas eating healthy, that's more my struggle. So I tend to go more towards working out, those type of things, getting 2 workouts in a day, all that, blah, 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 on my posts and my Facebook things, because that was easier for me. Whereas when I started talking about the clean eating group, it got to a whole different, group of people than the people that I've been talking to. The people that I've been talking to are the people who go to the gym, like to do that, love that feeling of kicking ass in a workout. Whereas there's that whole other group who really is like me. I just never talked about it because that's my weakness, is that clean eating part. Like, I can work out all day, but staying consistent with my eating is the part that I really struggle with, and I really have to focus on and watch and monitor and plan and those type of things. So when I did this clean eating group, which was my mom's idea, because a lot of people struggle with that, which is what I do too, but it's to get people started who need to start somewhere. And a lot of times too, that's the harder place to even go, let alone if you're started or not. It could just be that, yeah, I've been doing this workout stuff, but it's hard for me to go there, or it's hard for me to learn new things or know what to do or how to make meals better, or those type of things. But so I kind of just went all in with it and was like, after my mom suggested it, was like, yeah, I'm going to do that. All right. I'm going to start it on this date. And then I started really looking into it, how other people might do it, how am I going to do it, and what's going to be different about what I do compared to what everybody else does. And I guess how I was kind of relating that was the people that I was talking to really just didn't know what to do, whether that's even making a recipe healthier alone, or making plans, those type of things. Like, how do I do that? None of them knew how to do that. And I kind of gave little snippets when I went along with that. So what I did first was I first created an event on Facebook. So I created the event, and I said, put a picture, said in the title, 7-day free clean eating group. I decided to do 1 week. I first was thinking 10 days just because 10 days sounded kind of better, but I decided to do 1 week because that gave me more time at the end of the month to get people who wanted to join the next challenge group I had to keep going with it and kind of push themselves a little bit more and add workouts into what we were doing. So I made the event, and then I just scheduled when I wanted it to post, and it posted that next morning. So most of the people could see in it. I had a little description of that. Every day we were going to be checking in, giving different ideas for our meals, for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. One of the things that I added into there, because of the people that I reach out with and the people and how I am personally, is I like to, I'm a social person, and I like to go out with friends, and we have drinks and those type of things. And I've recently found out that 1 beer is equivalent to having 4 slices of bread. So that's like seriously stuck in my head. So that was one of the other things that I was like, okay, if you join this group, I'm going to show you different recipes that you can make following the 21-day fix that are alcoholic beverages that are approved within the meal plan. So I also stated that we would be doing that within the week. And what I did was I also shared it once a week. But I would respond to people who made comments within it to get it to share more often. So how I kind of talked to you guys about your posts on Facebook, that when people like your comment on your post, it goes to the top of the newsfeed for other people. So when someone would comment on my event, it would go to the top of the newsfeed for other people. So someone posted in there like, I see this thing popping up on my newsfeed, and I figured, what the heck? I wasn't putting anything into there, but when someone would comment on it, it would bring it back to the top. So let's say I didn't have anyone comment on it for about 3 days or so, then I would post something else in there. Like, and we're going to be doing this. How can you make replacements for things like mayonnaise, dairy, eggs, those type of things? What is going to be healthier replacements so you can make the foods that you love, but make them a little bit more healthier. Little snippet, went right back to the top of the news feed again, putting it right back into people's little minds of reading that the event's coming on. When I would have people who were interested in the group, I'd message them. If they didn't directly say, I'm going to this event, and they posted, I'm interested, I'd message them right away and say, hey, how are you doing? Connecting with them, see what they've been up to, why might they be interested in it, what's, kind of going along those lines, and just connecting with them. And then it kind of went into, yeah, I'm going to do that. And then they would go into going. So it was up for about 2 weeks, I think it was. And in that time, I got 18 people going for sure and 8 people interested in it. So by the time the group started on Sunday, I messaged on Friday night, Friday and Saturday. I messaged the people that were going, and I said, hey, how you doing? I'm so excited for you to join the free clean eating group, but I just want to kind of get to know you as far as health and workout wise, and what's working for you and what's not working for you. I want to know what it is exactly as to why they wanted to start and what it is I'm going to be helping them with. So, for example, there was one who was like, okay, exactly like me. I love to work out, but I don't know how to eat healthier. I don't know where to start. I don't know how to get my partner to do it with me also, those type of things. So I know where to focus on with him for. So he said he loves to eat ice cream every day after dinner, those type of things. How am I going to help him start to make the steps to eating healthier? Another one is a girl who just was like, I'm not sure if I can do it, those type of things, but I'm looking at her news feed. She likes to go out. She likes to go happy hour with her friends, those type of things. She's really going to like those replacements for the drinks that I'm going to be posting. So tagging her into some of those and asking her, have you tried some of these? Have you gotten this? With some of those things, and trying to pull her back in to get her to participate more and trying it out and see what she thinks. Within the group, I also added in a couple things into the files page. Let's go back a little bit. So we started on Sunday. And on Sunday, I had the people take their measurements, grocery shopping, gave them the 21-day fixed grocery shopping list, as well as print off this meal plan tracker that I kind of made. And this is what it looks like. This is one that I've done. So this is today, so I'll fill it out as a food journal later. But this is one that I completed before. So like I put down here, what did I eat? So of course, that's backwards. So of course we all make a plan, and it's like, oh, okay, I'm going to eat this. I'm going to have that. I'm going to do this. Yeah, that's awesome. Making the plan, knowing what you're going to be having, keeps you more on track than if you had none at all. Right here is our food journal section. So it's kind of like, what else did you have that was not on this list right here? So for example, for this one that I had on here, I also had a rock star. And then I also had the red wine, the sparkling red wine with strawberries that I made for the example in our group, as to a 21-day fixed drink that you could have that was approved. That wasn't on my breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner chart that I had written out originally. So that's where I want to add it in the food journal, just so that way I can go back and I can reflect myself, talking about myself, but this is for the people in the group as well. That's what it's meant for, to go back and reflect and look at, okay, so this is what I wanted to have, but this is what I ended up having. How could I have done better? Or what am I needing maybe to make me not do that? So that's more of a reflection part as far as the food journal. Then there's a section for fitness. How many minutes of that did you do? And your water intake. How much water were you having throughout the day? Because that's just as important. So have those printed off. I also gave a measurement tracking sheet as to like, okay, so Corey and I did ours, so our measurements are on there. But like, okay, so if I say to do my measurements, my waist, my hips, those type of things, some people don't know what that means. So it's a real good visual as to where you should be tracking your measurements, and you can just write it down on there for them too. So on Sunday, all you had to do was say you got that done. Really, the accountability as far as your food starts on Monday, because most people are like, have that saying of, on Monday, I'm going to start. I'm going to do it on Monday. Monday, I'm going to do it. I'm going to start next Monday. So preparing yourself on Sunday, and we're getting to it on Monday. So on Monday, I had it already, my posts ready to go within Postcron for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack. And they were recipes that were not given in the recipe list on the files tab. They were different, and they didn't know, these people don't know what it's going to be. These recipes, though, were recipes that I tried out. So I am making whatever is posted for that breakfast, for that lunch, for that dinner, for that snack. And I gave suggestions and feedbacks. They're recipes that I haven't tried even yet. So it's only Wednesday, but I've had some fails, and I've had some tidbits on, this is awesome, this is amazing, or this would have been good, but maybe do this next time, and it's going to come out perfect. Because I want them to to see that, okay, I'm going along with it too. I'm not perfect. I don't have it all down. I add other things, like in my food journal, I add that rock star. Like, I'm human. I'm working on it too. It's not my perfect area. But as far as like the cooking part, I think it's really gotten for these people to know and interact with me a lot more, kind of like, oh no, for example, we had these little eggs in a cup. Well, I didn't have a cupcake pan to make it in, so I did it in the paper cups. Well, the eggs stuck to the paper cups, and it didn't work out, and it didn't look like the Pinterest picture. But at least I tried, and they saw that, I was trying something new, and it didn't work out, but I'm trying it. And it's a really good way to kind of spark that conversation, or someone to give suggestions and feedbacks, and have other people within the group give feedback to other people as well. Because when someone's who's in the group but saying, hey, try this instead, or I've done something like that, this works better, it makes it so it's just not people listening to me. No, I'm like preaching at people. It makes it a lot more interactive, and it's been really fun. Another thing, oh no, I realize there's something on my pants. Another thing that I am doing, is with the posts, I've also put points. I put points because I wanted to make it similar to the challenge group. Yeah, we're not tracking our workouts like we are, and it's solely food-based, whereas challenge groups are more about the workouts and making working out fun and interaction and overall healthy lifestyle that I like to make them. This is specifically about food. But I want them to be motivated by something to say, okay, I've got so many points. If I keep documenting what I'm eating, then I get points. And it does not have to be healthy. What they're posting is just being honest. I had this, but how could I make it better? Or I did this for lunch, or I'm going out to this place. How can I do that better? So it's just being accountable and knowing where we can make differences at. So on Sunday, I will post who won on the points. But also today I'm going to track the points. So we're kind of midweek and saying, hey, this is where you're at. Even if you haven't shown up yet, keep doing it. Excuse me. One of the other things that I did is on yesterday, and I have one for tomorrow, is I did a little circuit. So instead of a snack that I gave a recipe for, I did a circuit. So it's only going to be breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a workout circuit. Yesterday was, and tomorrow is going to be breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a workout circuit. Whereas Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack. So that way they're kind of getting a mix of things. Yesterday, I also gave a video of how I made a dessert, and the day before that was a video of the drink. So tonight, again, I'm going to do a video of a drink, and tomorrow I'm going to do a video of a dessert, just kind of mixing it up for people too, as well as I do them live, so that way they see me, and I seem more personable to them. Like I'm a person just trying these out for the first time too, for them. One of the things that I'm also going to be doing for the people who participated more, just to give them more information. So obviously the person who won with the points wins a prize. But I'm also going to mail out people who just participated anyway a quick note, just something personal to them when we first discussed why they wanted to join the group, something that will help them, and a Shakeology packet, as well as a Shakeology brochure, so that way they can have a little bit more information. I got this off of, obviously, Team Beachbody, under the coaches tools, I think it is, just so that way they can have a little snippet in there, and also something that's from me to them that's kind of motivating for them, and just kind of a note for them, like, thanks for trying it out. I appreciate it, your efforts, those type of things. I hope this works for you. Maybe I might write down a recipe or something like that for them within it. But I do want to give everybody who talked to me on last Saturday something, as well as obviously a prize for the winner who gets the most points throughout the group. Oh, sorry, I'm like getting stuck on one of these pamphlets because I want to open it and show you. One of the things that I'm thinking about doing is keeping this up for every month. But I do want to keep it for people who have not done the free clean eating group before. So I am going to be doing this monthly for new people, just to give it a try, and so that way they can have an idea. I know that from the videos that I heard, it was just, if you stay consistent with it, you'll keep growing and it'll keep knowing how to do it. One of the things that I have done for our team page is I put that recipe, that 21-day fixed recipe lists already in our files tab. I will also put in our measurement tracking tool that I used in the files tab, as well as my schedule tracking sheet within there as well. I want to be able to put all this stuff within the files tab for you guys, so that way if you choose to do a free clean eating group, there's already some of these tools there for you. No need to make them up again, no need to find them again. Just go ahead and take it and run with it. If you choose to do your clean eating group a different way, rather than checking in with breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, or whatever that might be, I will be posting some other type of posts within a file called Free Clean Eating Group that you could try as well. So there have been a couple other ways that I heard people doing that, rather than checking in with your lunches or those type of things every single meal. It was just one post of check in with your foods that you did, and then an information type post. So it was like replacements. If I wanted to use mayo, what do I replace it with? If I want to use this, what do I replace it with? The next day was about water intake, the benefits of water and how much you should drink of it. And then another different thread having them check in with whatever foods they want to check in with. And each day it was different informative posts along with it, and thoughts or comments or questions that they might have for those. So there are different ways to run it, and you don't need to be checking in every day. And I might try a couple other things too, but this is how I started it. And so far it's been really interactive and really, really fun, and input from a lot of different people within it too, or each other giving each other ideas. So it's like, oh, your lunch looked so good, I'm going to try that tomorrow. Or, oh, I have all this stuff for that, I'm going to make that for dinner tonight, or something like that. And it's been with people checking in, it's been a lot of fun in that way. So in this pamphlet, you can see it's got talking about what's in Shakeology and how it works and what it does for your body. It's also got a list of all the available flavors in it, as well as kind of like a chart of Shakeology versus other kind of shakes within it also. It's a good little information kind of pamphlet so far, and then it also gives you an area to put your own information. So it says contact your Beachbody coach. So you can put your own information right there into them, and if they choose to go off to do it, they can. I've also heard of other coaches having people who sign up for their free clean eating group sign up for a club membership. So when they do that, if they were to ever order again and they didn't contact you, it would automatically go through you. I didn't do that this time just because I was trying to get my feet wet and see how it went. If the people that I are doing a really great job, if they choose not to get a challenge pack right now after the group ends for my next challenge group, I will have them sign up for a club membership so they can get the feel of Team Beachbody and can look around and see what it's all about. So I will give that to them, but at the end, and then do it that way. Because I didn't want to seem too pushy, because I was a little bit in the unknown with this free clean eating group. But realistically, this group has been super easy. It's been a lot of fun, and it's really mixed up. I guess it's really mixed up the people that I've been talking to. It's really mixed up what my focus has been, and has helped me get back on track of tracking things and scheduling it out and being honest and writing down my food in a food log type thing. So not only do I feel like I'm helping the people in the group, but it really has gotten me to get back on it of being honest about the food, and honest about how it's not the easiest part for me. So I think that's what's helped too, is that I seem more personal, because I'm saying that in the group. I'm saying I'm trying this just along with you guys, and I've had some mess ups. Like, this recipe did not go so well, but I tried it. But if you guys want to try this out, do a free clean eating group, then message me, make comments below, take this stuff and run with it. If you want to be a part of my next one, so that way you can get a feel of it, that'd be awesome too. So if you have any questions, let me know, but I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. Bye.